Hello, everyone. This is Susan. Welcome to the next episode of English Grammar series. Today, we are going to talk about the future simple tense. I feel like this tense is the easiest subject in English and in tenses because students can learn it faster than other like subjects in English or other tenses. First, let me introduce what is the future simple tense. It is something that you are going to do it or plan to do it in the future. Later on, for example, we can say, I will work tomorrow. You scheduled to work tomorrow, you planned it. So it's something you planned to do it tomorrow, okay, or later on. Future simple can be used in the formal and informal text or conversation. If you want to use it as a formal conversation or formal typed thing, an essay or any type of text, you can only use will. For example, I will own a business. I will own a business. You plan to own a business, okay? Maybe next year, maybe next few years, you're planning to do this thing, okay? This is for the formal, but for the informal, you can use it when you plan to do something, when something is unplanned. If something is unplanned, then you will use will as just like a formal, and if something is planned, you are going to use going to. Okay, for example, I'm going to go to my friend. You are telling your mother that you are going to your friend. So it's something informal. You planned for it, but you are telling somebody in the household that you are going to visit someone. Next, let's discuss when to use it. We use it any different time, like any time that you plan to do something formal, they plan to do it, something in business, and plan something planned, something if you want promise, something ordering, offering, or possibility. Possibility means using maybe or using probably. That what I mean by possibility. You have to have one of the possibility words in the sentence, then it's going to be a possibility. Okay. Let me give you an example. Maybe I will go to work tomorrow. It's possible that you are going to go to work tomorrow. Okay, it's possible. It's something that you possibly do it. Okay, next let's discuss or teach you guys how to form the future simple tense. In the positive um, sentence, there is a map for it as similar as any tense in English. First, you will use the subject, he, she, it, we, they, you, plus will, plus the base verb. You have to have the base verb after will. You will not use s with the verb. You will not use ed in the verb. You will not use ing in the verb. It's just the base verb, okay? For example, I will wake. He will wake. We didn't say he will wakes because we used he. We don't have to use s in the verb, but we have to use the base verb, okay? It's an important point, and it's an important thing that you have to remember is that you have to use a base verb after will, okay? That's what is the positive sentence look like. But if you want to make a negative sentence, it's the same map as a positive sentence or the affirmative sentence, but you have to add will, you have to add not after will. For example, the subject plus will plus not plus the base verb. Okay, for example, I will not, and then the base verb. Let me give you an example. I will not sleep tomorrow. You probably have work, you probably have homework or tests, anything like that. Okay, I will not sleep tomorrow. Okay, I will not sleep tomorrow. So in the negative sentence that you have to remember, also use a base verb, and then we have to add not to will. Okay, and the question, you have to make the opposite. You have to what you have to do in the question is you have to move will to the beginning, and then the subject plus the base verb. Will plus the subject plus the base verb. For example, we can say, will I go? Will I go to school? Or your friend might ask, will you graduate? Will you graduate this year? Will you graduate this year? He is asking you if you're graduating or not, okay? So as you see, this is how to form it in the positive or affirmative sentence, how to make a negative sentence, and how to make a question. It's very simple. You just have to follow the map, and that's it. Okay. Now the contractions. The contractions can be, if you want to use a informal conversation, you have to make a contract shorted. Or if you are typing an essay, or you are typing an email to your manager or your boss or supervisor, you do not have to short it or contract the will. Okay, so for example, in informal, you have to say, I will wake, she'll wake up, he'll wake up, it will wake up, they will wake up, you will wake up, we will wake up. Okay, but in the formal conversation, we have to say, I will wake, she will wake, he will open a business, she will open a business, they will open a business. Okay, you don't have to contract in the will with the subject, because you are doing the formal essay or an email. If you want to make contract or use a contraction in the negative sentence, then you have to say, I won't sleep again. I won't sleep again. You just have to add WO and apostrophe T. You have to save that on your mind. Okay, I know it's this one a little tricky, but you have to save it. Okay, it's an easy, if you're doing it over and over in your text or your conversation, you will get used to it. You will get to use the look of it, so you keep remembering it. Okay. So this is the future simple tense. I hope you guys understand it fluently, and I know you guys brave students. I know that you are a really tough student, that you going through your English journey, and good luck on your English journey. Thank you, and have a wonderful learning journey.